That's not my room.
It's me. I apologize for the interruption, but do you have a moment? Good morning. The chairman will be here tonight. We'll meet on the 4th floor as usual. That's all.
I thought they would have fixed that. She seems to have left. What do you mean she seems to have left? She left, and now everything's back to being pink.
The movies? I see. So going out is considered to be relaxing too. Then let us go and relax.
Today they're showing ninja movies.
Ninja War. Does this refer to opposing platoons of ninjas on the screen? According to Junpei-san, ninjas are the coolest of the cool.
Saw the history of ninjas and learned about their mind-bending fighting techniques. Yay.
I have updated my information on ninjas. Ninja is the ultimate status that a man can achieve. In combat, the power of their body is equivalent to that of highly advanced special weapons. They were war machines with unparalleled fighting skill. Given these facts, I'm curious as to why their existence has ceased. Was it an ice age? Perhaps the proliferation of the internet? An enigma I may never resolve. Thank you very much for today. I shall call you Kotone Ninja from now on. That was a humorous joke.
You decided to go back to the dorm with Aigis. The dormitory's command room. Everyone, including Yakutsuki, is here.
Good. You're all here. Please, come in.
Yakutsuki called someone outside the door.
Sorry to interrupt.
You must be kidding. After running several tests, we've learned that he has more than adequate potential. I called this meeting so that I could introduce him, since he'll be joining our squad.
But Mr. Chairman, he's still in elementary school. Besides...
Besides what? His ability is quite promising. With the proper training, he could be a big help.
But is he okay with it?
Actually, I asked to join. I believe I can be of some assistance. Now, I finally know why I was given this power.
So, as you can see, it was his own decision.
Nice to meet you all. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
I'm your big sister now.
Oh, okay. Thanks very much.
Hey, don't worry, kid. We got your back. It may be hard at times, but stick with it.
Yes, got it.
Yet another new ally has joined, Ken Amada. He seems to be very level-headed for an elementary school student. As the team leader, you must take care to support him well. We can't do his social link until like the next full moon, I think. After that.
You're late. I was just about to leave. You come here a lot too, huh? Hey, are you alright, kid? You know, money-wise? High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least I never gave much to my son. Is that right? I guess you kids have ways to make money nowadays.
Tatsu seems impressed.
You're not doing anything illegal though, are you, kid? Not that I care. Now, give me a straight answer. Is there anything you want right now? I should have guessed.
Tatsu has a bitter smile on his face.
Materialistic desire can lead to aspiration, but still, when you get to be my age, never mind. You work to make money so you can have a better life, but to make enough money, you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have. Quite a paradox, isn't it? Do you know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Including a retirement fund and an annual pension? 250 million yen! That's not even close to a lottery jackpot. Thanks to me, you learned something new today, eh, kid? Now don't waste your life working all the time trying to get rich. Just take life as it comes.
You saw through Mutatsu's harsh words and felt his kindness. You understand Mutatsu better now. You're getting sleepy.
I worked my ass off for a lousy 250 million yen. And for what? I wish I could buy back all the time I lost.
You decided to go back to the dorm. Meanwhile, in front of Tatsumi Port Island Station,
Oh man, this year's going fast. It's already second semester. Next year, I'll be a senior. That girl, she's drawing again.
That's so weird. You again.
I'm surprised you remember me.
Same here.
Well, you kinda stand out in that dress. So, what are you drawing?
Nothing. Why?
No reason. I was just thinking, must be nice to have something you're really into.
It's no big deal. I only draw because I like to.
Oh, yeah? Still, I'd like to see it when you're done, okay?
the girl stares at Junpei as he leaves.
You want to go with me? Sure, that sounds fun. I was actually thinking about going because the theme today seems interesting. This will be fun.
Fuka seems happy. Port Island Station. Today they're showing hard science fiction movies.
I always wondered what they meant by hard science fiction. So the last time I passed by the theater, I asked the ticket clerk. He said it's a science fiction story that could really happen. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not very interested in movies where people travel in time or cast spells. I'd rather see movies that make you think 10 years down the road this could happen. Like the way everything around you gets more and more high-tech. That's my favorite kind of sci-fi. Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. We still haven't seen the movie yet. I hope we can get good seats.
The movie made you think about the near future.
Wow, that was amazing. I wonder if our civilization will ever advance that far. Did you see that iron? It got rid of wrinkles on their clothes in half a second. To get that much heat out of an iron so quickly, you'd probably have to keep it charged. Though, it wouldn't have to be with electricity. It could be a gas hybrid. Or maybe they have a totally new energy source. But how would they power the iron with it? Sorry. The movie got me all excited, so I got carried away thinking about it. Let's see another movie together sometime.
You decide to go back to the dorm with Fuka.
Greetings.
1 week remains until the next full moon will appear. As expected, the lost are increasing in number.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Koro-chan seems happy. The movies we saw were fantastic. I'm glad I went. I'm thinking about trying my own all-night movie marathon now. I'll rent DVDs of all the movies I missed out on and watch them all back to back. That's the kind of thing you can only do on summer vacation.
You spoke with Fuka for a while. Ruff. It seems Koromaru is done playing.
Wow, Koro-chan, you're just covered in mud. I'll give you a bath when we get home.
You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. You Your room. You sense a familiar presence.
Hello. I thought I'd remind you. The next full moon will be in 1 week. Are you ready? Only a few trials remain. So be careful. I look forward to seeing you again.
Pharos disappeared. Okay, I'm guessing Mitsuru wants to go.
I just remembered that I received VIP tickets from a distributor. I think I'll make use of them. Alright, let's go.
Today they're showing classic romances.
This will be my first time seeing a straightforward love story. It should be an interesting experience. Shall we enter?
You've seen many kinds of love, as well as how to find love. Academics, great.
What was that last one? Eternal love? Isn't it quite a coincidence for the man to find her when he had no idea where she was? And why would he wait until the last moment to announce that he's secretly a prince? Just saying, I wasn't able to tell you is poor storytelling. It's a crucial piece of information. And the ending, it stopped right when the prince and the woman settled down. But what about after that? If they had shown the real life of royalty, I assure you it wouldn't have been a happy ending. They didn't show the most difficult parts. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so critical of the movie you wanted to see with me. I just couldn't help but compare it to my own life. I suppose I enjoyed it on some level since I was able to relate to the characters so strongly.
Mitsuru seems a little embarrassed. You decided to go back to the dorm with Mitsuru.
Hello.
Have you noticed? Those people, the Lost, they've been increasing. I wish there was something I could do.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Koromaru looks happy when he's here. It must be something akin to a hometown for him. I said some things earlier today, but now that I've had time to calm down and think about it, today's movies did have their charms. Does it seem out of character for me to say something like that?
You spoke quietly with Mitsuru. Ruff. It seems Koromaru is done playing.
What, are you satisfied already? Well then, let's go home.
Meanwhile, in front of Tatsumi Port Island Station.
So, we meet again, huh?
That's because you keep coming back.
I'm Junpei. What's your name? You live around here? Fine, fine. Ignore me. I'm used to it. Hey, wait! Your hand! What's with that cut? You're bleeding!
Blood is dripping from her wrist to the ground.
What is it with you? Why don't you mind your own business?
But you're bleeding, for crying out loud. I think I got a hanky here. Give me your hand so I can tie this over the wound.
Why are you in such a panic?
Are you crazy? Anyone would freak out over this. You need to see a doctor. You want me to go with you?
You're weird. Chidori.
Huh?
That's my name. You asked, right, Junpei? I'm almost done with the picture. I doubt you'll understand it. But if you want to see it, then you know where to find me.
Chidori left without looking back. Sure! Port Island Station Movie Theater. Today they're showing superhero movies.
The monster on that poster is from Amoe Bahamon. I wasn't really looking forward to this, you understand? I was just bored and I thought it would pass the time. Oh no, it's starting. Quick, we gotta get good seats.
You feel like you've seen the hero transform hundreds of times. It makes you feel as if you can transform yourself.
That was so cool! Oh, did you see the part where Amoebaemon gets captured? And the part where he was in that underground prison, but more Signal came to help? And they had him tied up, and the bad guys were about to shoot him, but then the whole team... Anyway, I thought some of the scenes were pretty good, but it's all just fake. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much for inviting me along.
You decided to go back to the dorm with Ken. Normally I wouldn't do stuff like this, like hang out with people who
Welcome back.
I don't have social links with yet because it won't do anything for me, but we have a lot of stuff to do over the summer. We've taken care of everything, and we have plenty of time to do the rest of Maiko and Bunkichi's social links.
Soon, the moon will be full again. I think this goes without saying, but please make sure you're prepared.
You decide to take Koromaru out for a walk. Rough. Koromaru seems happy. Rough? Someone is coming from the direction Koromaru is looking in. It's a woman you've seen before.
My, this dog.
You seem to recall this is the woman who told you about Koromaru's past when you first met him. Yeah, and she has a fucked up hand.
So, this dog's still here. Oh, haven't you heard? The priest here used to take care of this dog.
She repeated the story you were told before.
But if he's still here, he must not be able to forget about that priest. I feel kind of sorry for him. If only there was something the priest used to wear that might help his mind of his master's death. Too bad there's nothing like that I can think of. Oh, I was on my way to go buy miso. Well then.
The woman left. Koromaru is sitting patiently. Koromaru is staring up at you. Rough. Koromaru went back into the shrine. Naganaki Shrine. It's a quiet night with no one around. Koromaru howled towards the shrine. Other dogs returned the howl from every direction. Rough. Koromaru is sitting quietly facing the shrine. You can't understand Koromaru's speech, but you feel as if you've come to understand him. Rough. Koromaru has turned around to look at you. You spent a quiet moment with Koromaru. The second semester begins today.
Good morning. Summer vacation is over.
Yeah, I'm in no mood to be here. I just want to turn around and head back to bed.
You might come down with that apathy syndrome. Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything.
No, are you kidding me? Although, come to think of it, it doesn't sound too bad. Maybe I'll try it.
Are you serious?
Quiet down. Summer vacation's over. You're back in school now, so act accordingly. Now, let's review. Kotone, what do you call the phenomenon when electrical resistance is 0? Exactly. Been studying, I see. A superconductive material has 0 electrical resistance. As a result, electric current can travel eternally through a superconductive circuit. Many years ago, I tried to use this fact to confess my love to someone. My love for you is superconductive, I told her. Sure enough, she liked my enthusiasm and we started dating. But enthusiasm isn't very scientific. I lost interest in her before long. Alright, in the next section...
on high, library. You did your duties as a library committee member, but almost no students have come to the library today.
Hardly anyone stopped by. It's been like this since this morning.
A female student enters, but she quickly turns around and leaves.
She left. I wonder, is it my fault that nobody's come in today? I think I stand out a little. Then again, that's an understatement.
Saori smiles weakly.
No one talks to me, no one responds when I say hello. They're not actually doing anything to me, so it's not like I'm being bullied. It's just everyone's being really distant to me. Oh, if they see you with me, they might start new rumors. Katone-chan. Yeah, thanks.
Saori smiles happily. Ah, good, you're here. There's some extra space left in the newsletter I was talking about. Could you write up something really quick?
Oh, yes. But what should we write about?
Is there anything you want to write about in particular?
Not really.
Oh, really? What were those kids saying?
What kids?
I did some research into articles that I thought students would like to read about. Apparently, love advice columns are very popular. Whip up some fake letters and answer the questions.
Love advice?
I know it's the lowest common denominator, but it's what people want, so what the hey. I'm counting on you two.
Oh, yes.
Miss Onishi leaves.
The manuscript. Ah, this must be it.
Saori pulls out something that looks like the newsletter manuscript from the stack of papers on the table.
There's a lot of space left. Can we write that much? Yeah, you're right. Then let's get to it. Love advice. What sounds like a realistic problem someone would have? I see. So it's stuff like that. It's no use. I can't think of anything to write. Okay, I'll write the title and work on the layout. Can you write the article, Katone-chan? Thank goodness. I don't know anything about that sort of thing after all. My personal experiences aren't worth shit here. Sorry. I just wanted to try cursing for once. How did I do? Did I say that right? That was fun. It's so wonderful to be able to say what I want. Speaking your thoughts out loud. It's a wonderful feeling. That's what I thought when I was watching you. I must have been envious of you. Thanks.
Saori smiles and seems refreshed. You're not sure you understand Saori better, but you feel closer to her.
Let's get to work on that article. What should the next letter be about? I'm in a long-distance relationship and I miss my boyfriend so much. Does that sound believable?
The two of you somehow completed the article for the newsletter, then you went back to the dorm. You ran into Junpei in front of the dormitory and walked in with him. Yukari and Ken are sitting in the lounge looking fidgety.
Oh, you're back. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing? For what?
Hey, Fuka, is Igus ready?
In response, Fuka and Igus came
How
in.
does she look? This is how I look.
Winter clothes already?
Look, that's not the important part. What are you guys thinking, dressing her up in a uniform like that?
She said she wanted to go to school, so I said something to Mitsuru-senpai as a joke. But the chairman overheard and thought it was a good idea, so as of tomorrow, she'll be a junior.
Seriously? He's down with that?
He said something about studying her behavior in a social environment.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a great idea. Just look at how cute she is in that uniform.
The camouflage Fuka-san has provided me with seems to be the appropriate size. It looks very natural on you. No one will suspect a thing.
Even though you don't have feet.
To go to school.
It's not like there's anything special about it.
With the commencement of the second semester, I intend to synchronize my schedule with the other members. If I were to remain here on standby, it could delay our deployment. Therefore, I request to accompany our squad leader.
Delay our deployment? Won't you going to school create more problems?
I will make any necessary adjustments as problems arise.
Yeah, you do that.
He said, I want to go to school too.
Sorry, Koro-chan. You have to stay here.
Hey, Kotone-san, what is it? Ken seems a bit nervous. As the leader, maybe you should be friendlier with him. What? With me? But Ken seems hesitant about going out together with you. However, you managed to overcome his reluctance with your dauntless courage. Courage? I thought it was charm. Could it be either one? Iwatodai Strip Mall, Wakat's restaurant. You both rushed in just before closing time. Thanks for the food. Ken begins eating. He gradually begins to eat faster and faster. It's delicious. Ken seems a little embarrassed. Ken resumes shoveling food into his mouth. It seems that you were mesmerized by Ken eating and have barely touched your own meal. Aren't you going to eat, Kotone-san? Well, please do. I feel embarrassed if I'm the only one eating. Ken begins eating quietly. It's just not the same. When my mom was still alive, we never really went out to eat much, so I never knew what it was like. I guess my mom was really good at cooking. When I eat stuff like boxed lunches from the store, it just tastes horrible. I never told my mom that she was a good cook. Ken mutters to himself. Oh, sorry. This is really good. If you don't mind, I'd like to come here with you again. That is, if you have time. Yes, I'll look forward to it. Ken laughs like a child. You feel that you've drawn slightly closer to Ken. Alright, gonna address the elephant in the room. Yes, there is a Ken romance route. I don't know much about it because I do not care to. It does not exist to me. I pretend I do not see it. Supposedly, there are flags that you have to activate in order to do it, just like Akihiko's. So it's very hard to do it, well, I mean, it's, like, near impossible to do it accidentally, because, I mean, in the end, you do have to, like, confess to him, I guess? But you shouldn't be worried about accidentally doing it if you're worried about that, because it's very hard to actually do. The social link normally just plays out with, like, he has a one-sided crush on you, which is, like, completely normal. What's not normal is that you have the ability to reciprocate it. But, you know, romance route doesn't exist to me. I pretend I do not see it. Is it okay if I order something to drink? I'd like some milk. Large, please. You and Ken finished your dinner and returned to the dorm.